But most of these landslides now that occur no longer claim lives. They destroy lots of crops and livestock, and lots of property is also ravaged through those landslides. And by now we expected the ministry in charge of all this, the Ministry of Disaster Preparedness, to have done the needful. Because for time immemorial they have had a contingency plan of relocating the people to relatively safe places. They tried Kriandongo, it failed. They have tried Blambuli, where we expected the relocation to target 100,000 households. But so far households which were taken to Blambuli are not even 200. They are less than even 150. They are about 107. And from Bududa, the households are about 51 so far. And these are 8 years down the road. In fact, it is not 8, it is 16 years since 2010. The relocation and eventual settlement of the people by the Line Ministry of Disaster Preparedness has dragged at a snail's pace, and we don't see any success in sight soon. Specific skills one employs to perpetually renew or refresh one's mandate for the people, but what's important is always to maintain a constant contact with the people, and that's what I am. I'm always in touch with the local populace, and the local populace would also want a person who does not disappear like you are an internally displaced person. But when you are brought down here to represent the people, to speak for them, if there is any voting that is taking place, you do the voting on behalf of the people, not for your own selfish ends. If there are any issues to engage in, you articulate the issues and the challenges that the people grapple with that touch the lives, the dreams, the struggles, and aspirations of the people. So once the people get to know that you are for them, definitely the sky will not even be the limit for you to remain being, your mandate being renewed all the time and being brought back to Parliament to represent them. So when you are here and you are not representing yourself but always out to represent the people, speak for the people, vote for the people, act on behalf of the people will not part with you. What I see happening, of course, there are refurbishments going on, which are very important. This is an old structure whose structural integrity therefore has been affected with age. It has undergone wear and tear. So these refurbishments are welcome. But about the construction of the new chamber, I was anticipating another house, an upper house. And given that in the region we have Kenya with a lower house, which is the National Assembly, and then the upper one, the Senate. It is the same case in Rwanda, and I think it could be the case in some other partner states of East Africa. So I thought we are also embracing a similar approach to create another house, to have two chambers. Because this particular chamber was constructed for very few members of Parliament, about 8, less than 100. But see now we are over 500 of us, 557 members. That is way above its capacity. So I think in the wisdom of the presiding officers of the institution, they approved the construction of another chamber, it is still under construction, all right, and the works are in advanced stages, but it is meant to suit the current bloated Parliament. So that would be a solution to the numbers that we have now. But what would happen to the current chamber, which was meant for a smaller number? This chamber would be good enough for another house, either Senate or we call it upper house, but it would be a house which would bring fewer members, like the regions we have in Uganda. If we were to adopt the regional tier as the constitution stipulates, then each region would produce a member. And you know, given a region like, for instance, the Bugisu sub-region, which has about 26 members of parliament, would only generate one senator. And that would mean that the whole Uganda would only have about less than 50 members of parliament as the upper house. And that would be that would be brilliant for advancement of the democracy of our country. Yeah, National Unity Platform, as the Deputy President, working together with the acting president now, the Honorable Dr. Zedriga, who is acting on behalf of our party president, who is now a fugitive in his own country, given the circumstances that have compelled him to be out of the country. But we know from his communication that anytime he will be back, and this keeps hope alive, as a matter of fact. So, so far we are pushing on, and every action is to the dreams and aspirations of the people. We are experiencing the usual natural catastrophic landslides and even floods. You know, if you are talking of Bugisu sub-region, the natural calamities that ravage the region are landslides and floods. Landslides in places, in districts like Mruda, Anapa, Namisinda, Sironko, and even Vulambuli, but floods majorly in Vulambuli and Mbale. Because Mbale at one time, being a city, though it is, experienced heavy floods which claimed so many lives. Today, most of the landslides we are having in Mruda have not claimed lives because of aggressive sensitization that we have conducted. We, the leaders, particularly me, who has been around for some time, having been in local government for a good number of years, I was the LOC 3, I became LOC 5 chairperson. Now here I am member of parliament. We have cried our voices hoarse to the people who are living in those high-risk hills which are having numerous